Hello everyone, I'm Chase at Rocky Mountain ATVMC, giving you a closer look at the Bionic 7 knee brace from Alpinestars. All right, all new for 2019 is the Bionic 7 knee brace from Alpinestars. So A-Stars has a lot of great protection pieces in their lineup, including knee braces. And the Bionic 7 is replacing their old Fluid Pro. The Fluid Pro has been around for a few years. Great knee brace, lightweight, low profile, very comfortable. But as you can see, they have gone back to the drawing board. The knee braces are at now completely updated. And we're gonna go through, we'll talk about some of the big changes and what they were trying to accomplish with this new Bionic 7. And we're also gonna talk about the features. But before we do that, let's just talk about Fitment real quick. So with the Bionic 7, it is very important. This goes for any knee brace. Always make sure that you use the sizing guide to know exactly what size you're going to need. But with the Bionic 7, what's new and one of the big updates that they wanted to have with this knee brace, they wanted to make sure you could get a good customized fit. So what they've done is they went from just 2 sizes in their knee braces to they now have 4 different sizes available. You have small, medium, large, and then the size that I have on the table is an extra large double XL. So by going to 4 different sizes, what they've allowed you to do is just get a more customized fit without having to do too much adjustment around that knee area. So that's why it's so crucial to use that sizing guide. But remember, these aren't a apparel item. This goes for any knee brace that we sell at Rocky Mountain. We have our fit guarantee. If you're not happy with the sizing or the fit, send it back to us in brand new, unused condition, and we will give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange. Now, going along with that Fitment, one thing to note with these, and this is why I say it's so important, is that you are not going to get additional padding for the inside of the knee included with your brace. But if you get the knee brace, if you're not just quite happy with the Fitment, you want to fine tune it just a little bit, Alpinestars does have kits available for different pads for the inside of the knee, as well as the padding on the upper and the lower cuff. So just keep that in mind when you get it. If you want to, you can get additional padding. So with the brace, we talked about fit. That was one of the big updates. The others that they wanted to accomplish with the Bionic 7 is they wanted to make it lightweight. So the Fluid Pro, the previous model, was already super light, so they've made it even lighter. And the way they've done that is they're utilizing a fiberglass compound for the construction of the main chassis. Also, making it lighter, they also made it more rigid. So with the previous knee braces from Alpinestars, that was honestly my only nitpick, as I just didn't feel like they had as much rigidity as some of the other knee braces. So they have increased that with this knee brace. In fact, the Bionic 7 is even more rigid than the previous Fluid Tech Carbon knee brace from Alpinestars, which was their premium flagship knee brace. So that just goes to show you how much more rigid that they have actually made these. So again, fiberglass compound for that main chassis. You can see lots of cutouts and very minimal design. I like how low profile it is at the bottom as well as the top. So for riders that have bigger legs, maybe you've had trouble in the past getting your boots on or getting those buckles cinched down, well, I like to see that they've made that nice and low profile. Also, with their hinge design, going with those 4 different sizes allows you to get a more low profile hinge. So in other words, when you put the knee brace on, it's gonna help it just feel closer to the rider's body as well as to the bike, so it's not gonna interfere as much. Now when we look at the knee cup design, so this is all new. You can see what they call their double wall knee cup. So pretty sleek the way this works. This is all CE rated for impacts, but you can see you've got a layer here, this piece at the top as well as the bottom, just kind of overlaps. So very sleek, also very low profile. Again, with riding gears these days, they're making it fit tighter and tighter. So having a knee brace be low profile is very important. Let's go, good impact protection. There you can see it doesn't matter what degree or what position the leg is in, that's gonna give you good protection. If we look at the back here, you've got 4 straps. So these straps are numbered. So it's important when you're putting this brace on, put the straps on in the order they are numbered. That way you get the brace to fit correctly. And also by putting them on in the correct order, in my experience, will help the knee brace stay in place so it doesn't migrate. So looking at the bottom here, inside, you've got this nice soft padding here on the back. Like I mentioned, this is interchangeable if you want to. And then you're gonna notice on the inside of the knee, you've got that padding inside of that double wall. And there is your padding inside the knee. This is removable, so if you get the knee brace when you put it on, if you want, you can adjust that padding, change the location of it, again, just to get that fit exactly how you want it. So when we talk about the hinge design, new hinge design from them, you can see it's a dual pivoting hinge. So the purpose of this is just to make sure that as this knee brace bends with the rider's leg, the whole goal here is you want to make sure that the knee brace is mimicking the natural movement of the rider's knee as much as possible. So by having that dual pivoting hinge, that's allowing that knee brace to do that. And like I said, very low profile hinge design that they have on this. Now, last thing we will talk about, we see this with a lot of knee braces, so Alpinestars, of course, is going to have it. But right here on the bottom, you can see you've got your hyperextension stops. Give you a little view here. So with these are interchangeable, and this is just gonna come down to rider preference. What these allow you to do is just change at what degree the knee brace will lock out. For example, if you're a rider and you want the knee brace to lock out at 0 degrees, so pretty much straight up and down, you can just leave it how it is. But some riders may want that to lock out a little bit sooner. So you're gonna take the extra shims that come included. Okay, they give you this little flathead screwdriver as well. You're gonna use this to take the current shims out, then you're just gonna replace it with the degree that you're going to want. But what they recommend is make sure if you are gonna interchange those, have the same one on each side. So you wouldn't wanna put a 15 degree on one side, a 20 degree on the other, they need to be the same. You have adjustment from 0 all the way up to 30 degrees, and those go in increments of 5 degrees. So use it. What I always recommend is when you get a knee brace, I know a lot of riders don't take advantage of that adjustability, but try it out. Put in a 20 degree. If you don't like it, it's too much, go to a 15 or maybe go to a 10. Just mingle with it and see what's gonna work best for you. But once you get the setting that you like, you are good to go. Now the last thing I do wanna point out with these straps, okay, like I already mentioned, 4 straps. What's cool about them now is each one has a quick release. So when you put the knee brace on, you're gonna cinch down the straps, get everything as tight as you want it to be. What's cool about that though is that after you've already put the knee brace on, when you go to take it off, these allow you to pop these off very quickly, very easily. And then the next time you go to put the knee brace on, if you don't want to, you don't have to tighten anything down again because all the straps are already preset, so you can just pop those in and you are good to go. And that is the Bionic 7 knee brace coming from Alpinestars. Again, lightweight, low profile, they've increased the rigidity, but also keep in mind that from here, they do have the Bionic 10 Carbon, which is gonna be their flagship knee brace. Pretty much the exact same design, same hinge. The only difference is going to be in the construction. So with the Bionic 10 Carbon, obviously you're gonna get a carbon fiber chassis. You are gonna save about $300 with the Bionic 7. So if you're looking at the two and you're wondering, well, why would I go up to the Bionic 10 Carbon? Here's what they explain. Though the Bionic 10 Carbon is gonna be even more rigid than the Bionic 7. So depending on your skill level, maybe you're a faster rider going those higher speeds, if you like the idea of having a knee brace that's gonna have more rigidity, then go with the Bionic 10 Carbon. And another benefit you get the Bionic 10 Carbon is it is going to be just a little bit lighter because they're utilizing that carbon fiber in the chassis. But if that's not a huge concern to you and you want to save some money and still get a really good knee brace, well, then you can go with the Bionic 7. If you guys have any other questions or comments about these, leave those below. We'll get your questions answered. To pick up your sets, real simple, just click on the link at the end of this video. Don't forget, orders over $75 ship free. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, get subscribed to our YouTube channel because we are constantly rolling out new product spotlights, how-to videos, and buyer's guides to get you guys rocking and rolling. I'm Chase. We'll see you on the trails.